ask the other guys, get their opinions.
Okay, I've got the live stream up and running here, so if you guys want to check it out, then Dominic, you can hear for yourself.
All right, I'll do that a little bit. I got the headphones on right now. I got one more to try on you.
Yeah, you might be a little bit more bassy than you usually are. You maybe just back it up, the hair off or something.
All right, well, I got 3 different types of memories. I'm going to the next one. I'm definitely hearing something in my headphones I don't like, but let me see what you think of this next one. Hang on. I can do it on a fly. All right. Now, this probably took out some of that, but is it too thin?
No, it brought you more forward here. But I hear something in there. I don't know what it is. I do hear that. I don't know. I'll have to talk to you a little bit.
Oh, okay, I got you. Well, with this one, I'm not hearing a crackling, but it seems like I dropped a lot of bass off.
Yeah, that's maybe just touch of bass on that or something. I wouldn't put too much on it.
All right, hang on.
I don't know. It sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, it was clean and clear. There's nothing wrong with it, you know.
Hey, how you doing, Dom? I can hear you pretty good here. Danny here, V3DAG. I got you here about a S8 here, Dom, but audio sounds pretty decent.
Okay there. I'm having a hard time hearing you too. It's a little, I guess, some static coming in, something. But I appreciate that.
Yeah, I know what it is now, what I'm hearing. There's guys down below us, and they're in my band path. So that's what I'm hearing. Not you, it's them.
Okay, well, this audio should be different than what you normally hear me at, right?
I don't know. It's you know, you sound really good on us right now. Now that I figured out what that other noise was, that's somebody down there, I think on 996, I believe.
All right, let me go listen on DJ's stream.
Yeah, I think it sounds pretty good.
It's kind of hard to listen on the stream because I don't have headphones on that, and it'll feed back. Let me see what I can do. There's a little delay. Maybe I can get a couple words.
Yeah, the delay is only about 3 seconds.
Yeah, see, I'm out to 4K, and when he was talking, I was picking, there's other people down below us. I was picking that in with his audio, so that's where I was hearing that up.
Oh, all right.
KB2 UKA.
Hey, what's going on?
What's up, Doug?
What's up, Dominic, DJ, and Bill? Hope you gentlemen had a fine Saturday afternoon.
Danny's in there, too.
Hey, how you doing,
Who's
Doug?
in there?
V3DAG. Did you guys see that signal just pop up on 4030?
Yeah, that's Mars guys. That's digital. And what's up, Danny?
You sounding good, too. Hey, critique my audio a little bit. I did some changes.
All right, give me a second. Hold on. Let me listen to it at the right bandwidth. All right, go ahead.
All right, yeah, we had a very quiet day. Mike was over yesterday. Mike got to meet Jack and N2NMR, and we spent the day here playing radio. Go ahead.
It sounds good, Dominic. What'd you do? It sounds a little crisper.
Yeah, well, that's what I did. I went and played around with it. I wasn't running the DYN. Now I'm running the DYN. And I had some noise. What's weird is anything other than this profile or this save setting. See, I hear crackling, but this one here I don't hear the crackling on. So you don't think it's too thin?
No. What are you doing on the low end? What's your settings?
What do you mean, on DEQ?
Yeah, on the 2496.
All right, I'm in the GEQ, and that's the EQ. I start off at 80, and it goes all the way up to 2.2. 2.9 or something, or 2.8.
Okay, and then, so the GEQ, the graphic EQ, and then what do you do in between like 80 and 200?
Well, you mean you want to know each individual point?
You could give me an idea. Like, are you pretty much cutting there or boosting? Are you boosting anywhere down there?
Yeah, I'm boosting, let me see. I'm boosting 80, just a little bit, and then taking away at, let me see, what's this one, 100, and then slowly, gradually comes down to that point until I bottom out at the 200, and then it kind of like levels off, and then it starts coming back up at about 1,000, 1,250, it keeps creeping up 1,600, 2,500, and then actually goes up to 3,100, and that's above the line, to the positive.
Okay, and then do you do anything with the PEQ? Do you have any settings in there?
On the PEQ?
Roger.
Yeah, I got 5 settings in there. I got 56.2, 215, 647, 1,002, and 3165.
What's your octave on your 80?
On the GEQ?
Yeah, on your GEQ, what's your octave? What do you got your octave set at?
1/3.
Okay. Yeah,
Narrow or wide, Bill? I don't remember.
What was that, Doug?
Is 1/3 narrow or wide? I don't remember.
Bill, what is it?
1/3. It's a little bit narrower.
For S and giggles, I would like to hear you boost 100 hertz a little bit above the line. So if the line is 0, go to like 2 or 3. I just want to see if it does anything drastic. But remember what you have it saved, so don't save it.
Yeah, I won't. 80 and 100 are below the line. So 80 is a little higher, and then 100 drops down. So you just want me to move the 1 or the 80 and the 100?
Well, I feel the magic low-end frequency to apply any boosting to, and I know this is going to sound weird, is 94 hertz. So I feel like 100 is closer to that. So go a couple of clicks above the 0 line on 100.
All right, right now it's negative 4.5, and now it's positive 2, W4DOM.
All right, now it's negative 2. Give me more audio.
W4DOM. What was that, Doug?
It's negative 2 now. Let me hear more audio.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's time for ID. Let me stand by my ID. W4DOM.
KB2 UKM.
VA3 KBC.
VE3 DAG.
All right. So this is at 100. It's plus 2, and the bandwidth octave is 1/3.
I think it warmed it up a little bit. I want to just have an experiment. Put it plus 5 or plus 6.
Now, I could move several at a time in the order that they're in. Like, they gradually come down. Do you want me to move like 2 or 3 of them at a time where they stay, with each other?
No. Just because the bandwidth is 1/3, so that's narrow. Just move the 100 up. You're at plus 2. Move it up to plus 4.
I have to do it on the fly. This is I don't have to commit right there. This is plus 2, and I'm going up to plus 4. That's plus 4 right there. W4DOM.
All right, let me hear you again.
All right, this is plus 4. 80 still negative, and the next one above 100 is also way down. So that's the only one spiking up right now.
Well, you're starting to just touch my subwoofer. I think it's nice. What do you think, Bill?
Yeah, I'm picking something up on him now. I don't know what it is. You're starting out at 80, right?
Yeah, I'm starting out at 8. Well, I don't know. Let's see here. Let me make sure it's 80 there. Yeah, it starts up. No, it actually starts off at 63, and that's above the line. And then it goes 80, and 80 is below the line. And then we have 100, which is now plus 4 above the line.
So what's your low end on the radio?
Yeah, usually 63 is the magic number for on your bottom end, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, it's not sounding too bad now. I mean, now that I pulled into your bandwidth.
Okay, cool. What did you say, Doug?
What's your low cut on the transceiver? What's the lowest you're transmitting right now?
Hang on, I gotta look. I'm going in.
I'd say probably 100.
I'm sorry, what was that?
I'd say probably 100 on the
100. That's where
I'm
my
not
low
sure.
is. 100 to 29.
100 to 29. Can that go any lower or no?
No, that's just 100.
All right, and what's the frequency above 100 on the GEQ? What's the next one up?
The next one up is 125. That's what I was going to say. I could move like 3 at a time or 2 at a time or the whole thing at a time. I could, it allows you to grab a few at a time. So I was trying to keep that slope,
No, it's okay. You're doing surgical moves here. Bring the 100 down to +2. Then bring the 125 up to 0.
Bring it to 125 to what?
I'm assuming you're cutting in 125 right now. You're in negative land. Bring it to 0.
All right, that's the 125 at 0.
And you brought the 100 down to +2?
Right, the 100's down to +2.
Okay,
you're off.
What
are you still cutting?
You have 2,500?
Wait, you guys doubled. What was that?
I said, what's your octave on it?
The octave hasn't changed. It stays at 1/3 for all.
Okay, and then do you have 2,500 as one of the frequencies?
Let me see. Scrolling over. Yes, 2,500. 2,500 is negative 7.5.
Wow. Okay, just make it -5. -5er.
Okay, that's -5 right there. W4DOM.
Okay, and then what's the next frequency?
It should be 160, I think.
2,000. 2,000's at -11.
Nope, leave 2,000 alone. Actually, what's above 2,500? 2.8?
3,100. 3,150.
And what is 3,150 at?
+2.
Okay, leave that there. Make 2,000 -9.
I thought you was coming up from 125. You jumped up.
Yeah, this is right about where it was before. Okay, so the 2,500 you said, right?
No. So 2,500 you already moved up, I think, right? Tell me what 2,500 is, and then make 2,000 -9. I believe you said it was -11.
Okay, the 2,100 is -9. Let me double check. Yeah, 2,000 is -9, and so is the 2,500 -9 right now. They're both neck to neck.
Getting that boom up there now.
2,500 -6.
All right, there's -6. And what did you say, Bill?
I said with the adjustments up in the upper range, your boom's coming in a little bit better too now, so it's getting balanced.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, Doug, that's -6.
Okay, give me some S's. It's sounding, Dominic, it's sounding very good. I think we could go a little bit more on the high end. I need to hear if the S's are wet. Give me like some Sally selling seashells.
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
No, it's still clean. All right, 25, 3100, go plus 4. I believe you're plus 2.
Yeah, it's plus 2. Says plus 4. Hey, we could take this to another frequency if these guys were talking about something.
Oh, I don't know. Whatever you guys mind, or do you want to smooth?
We've got popcorn and beer, and we're listening.
I'm fine.
All right, I heard an I'm fine from Bill. What about you, Dan?
Yeah, no, I'm good, man. I'm just working on something on the computer here. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I've got popcorn and beer, so I'm listening.
100 plus 4.
31. It's 3150. You want plus 4, right? That's where it is. Plus 4.
Okay, and then go up another 1. Go up one more on 2500.
Hey, Doug, Richard's in there also.
The band sucks. I don't know if he can hear me right now. Richard, you copy?
Richard, Doug's calling you.
He must have left.
I've got nothing.
Yeah, he may have stepped out for a minute.
Okay, and what did I say? How many more did I say to go up on 25?
You said bring it up one more, so it's at negative. It's at -5 right now. And hey DJ, when you get a chance, I noticed there's a lot of yellow stuff in your chat. It says amateur radio station has your name. It's all. Did you do that?
Yeah, the yellow is my what I post, and the other guys like Andy and Vinny, and that they're posting there as well. But mine is highlighted in yellow.
I didn't know you could do that. Go ahead there, Doug. I'm sorry. I moved it. Was that enough audio?
Yeah, I don't know if it's sounding really good. Bill, are you listening to him at 3K?
Yeah, I pulled in. Yeah, now I'm hearing everything in that 3K pocket. Yeah, it sounded pretty good.
You're not hearing any funky, crunchy artifact on the tips of my words and tail ends of my words?
No, it seems pretty clean to me here, and I got the cans on too.
No, I'm listening to you on PreSonus monitors and a subwoofer in a pretty well sound-treated room. It's starting to get that construction paper tearing sound, that crispness. It sounded really good. I'm almost thinking we could go a little bit more in the high end. What do you think, Bill?
Yeah, you can go up and, you can hear what he sounds like, and if you have to back it down, back it back down, go ahead.
Now, most of these mid-range is
put the 2500 to 0.
From 1K down, all kind of sitting on the bottom. Although I don't know, there's 2 of them that are just a little bit up. Let me go to them. Like 1250 is elevated, is negative 13. 1,000 is negative 12.5. 800 is 12.5. 630 is 13. And then the rest of them are 13 until we get to the 200. I'm sorry, the 160. 160 is 11.5 negative.
Okay, no, I like those cuts. In a 3K pocket, though, you might be able to come up a little bit on the 1,000, but I don't want to touch that yet. I just heard. I want you to bring 2,500 actually down 1.
All right, hang on a second. I'm going to shoot you a picture of what I do have.
All right, send it to me. Man, these quick 5-second transmits, the friggin' temperature doesn't even budge on this amp.
Well, that's a good thing.
It is. And I've got the, I don't know, Bill, if I told you. Oh, no, that was last night. I set up the LP100. This thing is great. Oh, and Dan, I spoke to a couple of other guys. They said all the VKs are off by a couple of hundred watts on the lower bands, and Dominic was right. In upper 20 meters, it became 1-to-1. It matched. And then when I went to 10 meters, the amp was showing lower than the LP.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that has to do with
all a calibration thing.
I think
none of the amps
do a lot better on the low portion of
the mercury never matched
amateur
either.
bands. They use
But if you get
20
one with a lot of headroom, it doesn't
when they're when they're designing and everything. So it's not unusual. All right, which one do you want me to move? Did you get the picture?
Let me look at the picture. Hold on. KB2 UKA.
By the way, Dan, you picked up.
Do you like the Star Trek look, Dominic? Because I know you're a fan.
I don't know if, I think you sent me pictures of your PEQ and your, in your settings. I got both pictures there if you want them. I can send them back to you.
Yeah, send me them back direct message. And DJ, the audio on your stream, I got my volume up on the computer up to 100%, and it's real low. I hear it, but it's not, like, usually at 100%, it's blaring. It's just barely audible.
Well, DJ, you just got to make sure your meter is coming in OBS right under clipping. But Dominic, I don't know if you 80 meters is very quiet right now. It's like everyone's audio is suppressed. It's got to be from that solar activity.
Yeah, I know something's going on with the band. It's just that I had to really crank up the volume to get anything out of it. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But I just know I had to pull it up. All right, so how did the picture look?
I've got the audio on my computer at about a quarter. So, and then my speakers are only halfway as well. So that's what I kind of go by, and same with my headphones here. So I know it, and the box that you gave me just barely clips every once in a while.
Hey, Sandy, how he's hearing it.
All right. So hold on one second. Am I correcting here? I hit the tune button by accident and my amp failed. All right, there we go. All right, Dominic, this is very interesting. Oh boy. Okay. Bring. All right, we're gonna do this while I'm talking, and just don't save it because we can always go back. I want you to be able to go back, or if you do save this, I want you to just save it as a different profile. And then you got all your cables zip tied nicely. I'm a mess. I got to do that. Anyway, bring the 3.1 down to 0. Okay? Bring that down to 0. All right. Bring 2,000 up 1. Bring, whatever that is, the one above 1.25, bring that up 1. And then bring 1.25 up 1. And then that must be like 800. Bring that up 1. And I want to hear what that sounds like. KB2 UKA.
W4, bring up 12 points. Bring up, it's 1,000. So you want to bring 1,000 up 1?
Yeah, and then take a picture of it again. It should now be swooping up from whatever's below 1,000. What is that? 800, 750? It's probably 800.
Are you able to change those numbers, or are they preset? The frequency.
In the graphic EQ, I don't remember, but you can definitely change them in the parametric EQ. Hold on, let me take a look at this.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, good to know, because I'm looking for one of those. I'm just wondering if they're preset, and I guess it really doesn't matter. Well, it kind of does, but yeah.
All right, yeah. Okay. All right, Dominic, let me hear you now.
All right, KB2 UKA, W4 DOM, and Mark, it's in there. Yeah, I'm going to be on. I'll probably be on tomorrow. How's that, Doug?
Wow. Bill, what do you think?
Can you come back again?
Yeah, he's asking how you like it. You like this, Bill?
Yeah, it sounds good.
How did it compare to my old profile?
It's similar, very close. You might be a little bit higher on this profile than your other one.
Well,
okay, so now
Art posted that thing from N9UN, and so I went ahead and I followed that procedure. Now, the only thing I couldn't do was in the utility was lower the gain down because they want you to set that gain at 0, and I have to keep it up about 13, 14 because I don't have any amp between the microphone and the DEQ 2496, so I didn't have enough audio to play with. So I left that utility there, but all those other settings, I went through every bit of it. And on the part, I didn't do the compression part. I did the expander because I needed to cover up the background, which it seems to be doing quite well.
Well, I'd be interested, we're not going to do this now, I'd be interested to hear the compressor. But on 160, bring 160 up 2 clicks. Bring 160 up 2 clicks and bring the next one up 1. Because now your high end is nice and bright. I think we could add a little bit more low mid, very low mid. But so bring up 160 1, whatever I said, 1 or 2, and then bring up the one above it 1.
Yeah, I was going to suggest that on the 160. Yeah, I'm going to suggest bringing that up a little bit.
Okay, I did. I brought those 2 up. Now, mind you, we still have 125 zeroed out, and then the 100 plus 2, and then the 80 is negative 2, and then there's one at 63 that's plus 1.
Okay, hold on. Bring up 160, another one.
All right, 160 is at negative 10.5, so I'm going to bring it up to 9.5. There's 9.5.
Okay, now bring 2.5 down 1 and bring 3K down 1.
Okay, 3K is down to negative 1, and 2.5 is negative 6 now. W4 DOS.
I'm liking it. Are you running any compression?
VA3 KBC bottom of the hour.
Running anything in the radio, and that's something I want to test out because I like to kick the compressor on when I'm doing DX phone. And so I'm hoping it's going to cut, it's going to bring me up higher, make me more trebly, give me a little highs in it. But I won't do that yet. I want to know, are you guys satisfied with this right here? I mean, is it okay compared to my old way, or what do you think?
Well, I think it's better than when we started. I think I want you to go up 1 on 100. Or what is that? 125 is it 0? Go up 1 on 125 and go up 1 more on 160.
Okay, I went up 1 on each W4 DLM.
I don't know. That might be one of the best sounding 7300s I ever heard. Kick on the internal compressor. I just want to see what happens.
On the radio, you mean, right?
Yeah, so you're compressing right before you turn into RF. I want to hear that.
Okay, yeah, now Art's been saying it's kind of sharp. I don't know, though. He's not on it. And if he was, he's close and local, it would be better to hear it from him. But let me see. Right now, it's off guitar. It's set for 1, and that's with the compression on, and it's set for level 1.
Hey, Doug.
Yeah.
Hey, Doug, I'm watching his waterfall display. Yeah, he's up in the upper range, like 2K pocket or whatever. He's awful dense on the waterfall. So he's, to me now, it's high. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty sharp, but you got all that energy right in, in the upper range now. So that's what I'm hearing here anyway. And I'm at a 3K pocket listening. I'm still talking at 4, but I'm listening to him at 3K.
Yeah, me too, and I agree, and that's why I was trying to see if we could wipe it out with giving him a little bit more low end. All right, Dominic, let's pull down 2K, 1, pull down 2.5, 2 more, and let's hear that. 2.5 is where the harshness is.
So 2.5, you want down 1, and then 2K down 1?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's start there.
Yeah, he's pretty harsh. I mean, he's pretty harsh in the upper range.
Okay, I pulled them both down 1. W4 DLM, and I didn't turn the compressor back on, leaving it off.
Yep. Now here, I want to pull your 3K down to match the 2500.
And I'm doing it on the fly. The 3K it's actually 3150, but it's at -1. There's -2. There's -3, and now it's -4, which is it's kind of in line with the slope there.
Okay, bring 2K down 1, 2K down 1, and 2.5 down 1 more.
Okay, I bring those 2 down now. Bringing those down, the 2K is actually about equal with the 1600 now. So, do you want me to bring the 1600 down so it's all in line?
I don't know. I think that got rid of most of the harshness. What do you think, Bill?
Yeah, I'm still picking it up, and he got. It's kind of hard to explain to hear, Doug. Well, he's pretty strong to me, so he's got still that harshness, and there's like a hollowness in his audio coming through. It's like a combination of the harshness and the hollow. It's like hollow. It's hard to explain it. It's almost like he's in a big room talking, and I know he's not running any effects or anything.
I'm not hearing that. Keep talking, Dominic.
Yes. Bill, can you do an audio clip and put it on signal so I can hear it that way?
Well, I could probably do one right here, then play it back to you. But if you want me to, I can do that.
Try. Usually doesn't play back.
I'll give you one too. I'll put one on signal. Let me just.
Let me know when you're ready.
He'll play it on the air, and I'll send a video. Let me just open OBS. Give me a second. If she wants to open, where the hell is it? All right, hold on one second. I'll tell you what to say.
Hey, DJ, sent you an email. DE3.
All right, Dominic, you can go when you're ready. Bill,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was cool.
Go ahead, Dom.
Okay, yeah, I thought Dan was talking. All right, W4 DOM, I lost for words, can you imagine that? Anyway, W4 DOM, checking out this audio, Sally sells seashells by the seashore, be sure that's all good. And I'm going to try to speak up a little bit. My voice is a little gravelly, but I don't think that's what I'm hearing either. I don't have the headphones on now, but I heard that noise that Bill was talking about earlier today. All right, how's that?
all right, good. Give me a second. I'll put it on signal.
All right, I'll play it back live. Hopefully this thing, sometimes these recordings can go crazy, but here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I thought Dan was talking. All right, W4 DOM, I lost for words, can you imagine that? Anyway, W4 DOM, checking out this audio, Sally sells seashells by the seashore, make sure that's all good. And I'm going to try to speak up a little bit. My voice is a little gravelly, but I don't think that's what I'm hearing either. I don't have the headphones on now, but I heard that music Bill was talking about earlier today. All right, how's that? Yeah, I heard some kind of crunching in there, like static. And then I heard, to me, the low sounded good. It just sounded a little tinny on the high side. All right, let me listen to those. It just came in, W40.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got, if you looked at the waterfall display, you got a lot of energy.
Sound like that to me.
You know, 2K pockets, 1K right in that area. You got a lot of energy there, so that's.
Everyone's
I heard the same thing. I heard that, like that crunching and hauling. It was like a hauling sound.
No noise blanker. It's just the raw audio, guy.
Hey, DJ, I mean, you probably got a good signal on him. How's he sound to you?
He was that harsh sound like what you were picking up, and the last here sounded a lot better. But
yeah, I was picking that up a little bit there. Yeah, we'll see.
We doubled. Sorry, what'd you say, DJ?
I said I picked up that harshness as well. And you could hear it on the stream too. So, but I think you got that out of there now.
Bill, did you listen to the video I posted?
No, did you put it on Signal? I'll listen to it now.
Yeah, I just heard it.
It sounds like smooth in my ears. I don't know. Let me know what you think of that record.
There's just something on the top, like I'm hearing it too. Like it's it's not ringing. It sounds, I don't know. What am I looking for here, DJ?
Well, if there's something that, if the EQ is correct and you want to smooth off the top end, you've got to do that in the DEQ. You probably need to apply a little bit more compression between like 2500 and 3K. And compression alone, I think, will help with that. That's the whole point of it, like, right? So, like, the stuff that's a little harsher gets brought down to the level of everything else.
Well, here, I'm in the DEQ, and the gain should be no more. It should be 0 when I'm not talking. Actually, it should be -5 when I'm not talking. And then go up to 0 when I do talk, and it looks like it's going the opposite direction. I'm just going to try something out here on you.
If I remember the DEQ correctly, you want DEQ 1 and 2 to max out around -5 dB. And then you want DEQ number 3, you want to do an S into the mic, so you want to go S.
Yeah, that's right. And right now,
go down all the way to like -15
instead of 5.
I used to run it at -15.
Let me bring the gain up now. W40, I know the
down to -15, that's going to smooth off your top end.
All right, now I burned the gain up on DEQ number 1 to only go up to -5, and the level is tagging 20, which it's supposed to be doing. It's almost every once in a while I shoot up to almost 10. Well, did that make the difference?
I think we might have doubled. Go to DEQ 3 and when S into the microphone, a long S like a snake. Go. And on that S, get DEQ 3 to go to -15 dB.
Well, it's tagging -15 dB right now as I'm talking. On the gain, the level is going up to, or down to 30. So now, if I bring the gain up here, hang on a minute. Now, if I bring the gain up and I maintain a -5 on the gain, is that what you were looking for right there?
Oh, God, it's been so long. No, I know I used to shoot for -15 and the stronger I would do an S sound, the more it would drop. So I think, is that the gain, Bill?
Yeah, it only depends what mode he's in on that DEQ3 too.
Well, that's the GEQ. You're talking about, I'm in the expander mode. I'm not using compression.
Oh, you're, which one are you in now?
I'm in the DEQ. The DEQ doesn't show that. I think the one you're talking about is the GEQ or the PDQ. I gotta look. Anyway, I made that adjustment. You guys hear it now? Is it still making that sound, Bill?
Yeah, it's still there.
A bit here, but I listen to Doug's recording, but I'm doing that on the phone. It sounded pretty good on the phone, but when you're talking now, I got my cans. You're in here pretty strong, and I can hear you real good.
Yeah, it's still there. What I don't remember, I remember with the DEQ, you have to choose, like you did, Dominic, compressor or what's the other one? Was it a downward expander? Bill, do you have to choose compressor to get the DEQ, the delta EQ, to compress? Dom, you gotta go read the NU9N setup of that and see how he sets up the third DEQ. That's the higher one. So that's gonna be around like 2,500 to 3K for you. You're gonna have to adjust it down because he's going way out. He's not building a 3K pocket on his instructions. You want to apply compression. If you left this EQ the way it is right now, because it's crisp, it's a little too crisp. But then you come in and you press down the high end with compression, it'll smooth it out and be beautiful.
Yeah, I'm using a downward expander because when I have the compression, when I choose compression, it picks up the fans from my power supply and the amplifier, and it picks up background noise. So I went with the downward expander and that eliminated that. Right now, I used those instructions and I followed his 3-4K profile. And right now on DEQ page 1, DEQ number 3, I have it set to what he said, and it was, I'm pretty sure he says without audio it should be -5, and then, without audio it should be 0, and then when I'm talking, like going, like that, it should be -5.
Okay. I think if you keep reading, when he's setting up the third one, he talks about using the S sound. So that's the instructions I would apply to this EQ. And we might be able to pull down 2,500 and 3,150, another one each. Pull it down.
Let me go back to that.
Hey, look at I just sent a photo off of mine. Is that what you're talking about, the DEQ number 3?
Yeah, on the top one, we'll come back to
on the bottom left-hand side,
level in the middle.
It's got to be on.
It starts at 0 and it goes down to -60. LR level. That's when you talk. That's showing in this example, Bill. That is showing how much compression is being applied, how many dB of compression to what looks like 20,000 hertz. So if you were building a 4K profile, you would put this one on 5K, and then you would adjust, I guess, the Q or the whatever he calls it, the bandwidth on this thing, to like scoop into the 4 and 3K world. And then this is where number 3, you compress your high end. DEQ2, you compress your mids. And DEQ1, you compress your low end.
Right. That's what I got out of it. Actually, listening to the headphones, it doesn't sound too bad.
Did you just pull those frequencies down? Because I want to hear this.
All right, say that again.
Did you pull the 3K and the 2500 down one more?
No, I ain't done that yet. Right now, 1, 2, 3. Right now, I'm still on a DEQ. There's a threshold here, ratio, and let me see something here. 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3. Did that tame that down now?
Well, I thought you pulled your high end down, so it might have, and for the better, not bad. Are you getting a reduction of? Are you seeing a reduction?
Let me go back to the one that you want me to adjust. Hang on.
I don't know. It sounds like you turned something on, like it's compressing up there.
I adjusted that number 3 to what the instructions said. And then I brought the threshold down. The threshold, they had it set on 100. But I noticed the more I brought that in that direction, the higher pitched I sounded for some reason. But all right, I'm back in the GEQ.
Okay, pull 2500 down 1, pull 3150 down 1.
Okay.
My fingers are so big. All right. I brought those 2 down now. W4 DOM.
All right, talk a little longer.
W4 DOM. Hello. I'm getting feedback in my headphones. Let me shut these headphones off. All right, pull the headphones off. I kept hearing a chirping noise, and I realized the microphone and the headphones were too close or something.
Okay, I think we got rid of the harshness. I want to record you again. Hold on.
All right, how you liking it, Bill?
Yeah, it's better now. When he gets ready, I'm going to record you also, so you'll hear it live over there, and you can hear Doug's in.
All right, I'm ready when you are. KB2 UKA.
All right, this is W4 DOM testing this out. I don't want to go on too long, guys, because I know you guys were talking in here, and I don't want to run anybody off. I'm looking at my waterfall going out, and it looks like I'm getting energy in the mid-ranges that I didn't have, prior to all of this, until I messed it up today. Anyway, are you guys noticing that on the waterfall?
Well, you still have that V cut, like your low end goes up and then it slopes down and then it goes up in like a V direction towards the upper mids. That's still there. But remember, in a 3K pocket, you need some of that low mid energy because you got to fill up the whole space. You have less space to get the job done, basically. So I'm going to send you this. I like.
All right.
Now, you want me to play this live now for you, Dom?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
This is W4 DOM testing this out. I don't want to go on too long, guys, because I know you guys are talking in here and I don't want to run anybody off. I'm looking at my waterfall going out. And it looks like I'm getting energy in the mid-ranges that I didn't have, prior to all of this. So I messed it up today. Anyway, are you guys noticing that on the waterfall? This is W4. Oh, that is different, but it does sound pretty good. Let me listen to Doug's. The thing just popped up. Oh, wait, it's downloading now. Danny, I didn't understand anything you said except for be right back.
Hey, Don, did you hear that guy happened to double tap it, so it wasn't they played again, so if he had any response to that, I didn't hear it.
Oh, yeah, no, it sounded good. I'm going to listen to Doug's now. Let me see what this does.
All right, I'll be right back. I got to get around the corner.
9, 9, 9 didn't understand anything you said except for be right back.
9, 9, 9 didn't hear it. Oh, yeah, no, it's sounded pretty good. 9, 9, 9 didn't hear it. 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 9, 9,
I gotta reboot. Ooh, that one looks cool. You guys are doing audio. I'm playing around with the skins that Danny keeps sending me. I'm loading them in, and that's why the screen, I have to reboot Theta, so I shut it off. So, but some really cool skins from, well, the Andromeda, and then a couple of John Deere ones. So, and then the Star Trek one.
Hey, Danny, do you hear me?
He had to slip out. His wife was after him.
I'm back. All right,
Okay,
that sounded pretty good. There's still something in the high end or the mid-range end that's a
I
little...
think I could get them put into the skin server.
You guys notice that?
You guys...
I still hear... I'm sorry, I'm way out here. I still hear...
You guys need to, if you key up for a second or two, unkey and listen, because you guys are keep doubling and doubling and doubling.
Well, I think we tripled that time.
We must be from doubling.
If Danny sends me all his skins, or I could put them on an email, I think I could get them in the skin server on Thetis.
Hey, Dom. I'm still hearing it here, but, it might be on my end. I don't know. But when you talk louder, it seems like it gets sharper for some reason. If you talk at a lower level, it just seems like it balances out. But if you talk louder, like you're a little bit excited, then it gets real sharp on me here.
Yeah, I see that. My overall gain on everything is all the way up. Maybe that's just too high. Gain is at 15 on all of them, for everything. Should I knock this gain down a little bit?
Well, is there a way to see like a level meter? Is there a way you could see? Maybe you're clipping a tiny bit. It's almost there though. It's very, very close.
Well, let me try this gain here first. Oh, yeah, I'm not clipping. But let me try this gain. This is the overall gain. Let's see what happens. I'm going to bring this down to like 7. All right, I brought the gain down from 15. Wait a minute. I brought it down from 15 down to 7. Does that take care of it?
There was actually no change, I don't think.
Yeah, no, I don't hear no change in that. I think your audio level went down a little wee bit, but I can still hear it. I'm just being honest. I can still hear it.
Oh, that's fine. I'm going to go back to the GEQ, not the GEQ, the DEQ, and let me go to this. So the highs was 1 or 3? The highs were 1. Doug?
No. Sorry. No, the highs are 3. So that's another thing. When you go to DEQ number 3, look on the bottom and tell me what frequency it says. I think it defaults to 20K.
Well, I get a graph up like Bill put up here a little bit. I get a graph that goes from 0 to negative 60 going downward on the left-hand side, and on the bottom it's 20 to 20K. And then there's a level meter, and then there's the mode. It's on BP. The frequency is 1023. The bandwidth octave is 5.
What's your mode?
BP. Bravo Papa.
All right, well, that's right, I believe. But, okay, so you need to change that 20K to 3K or 4K, whatever allows you to do it as close to 3K as possible.
All right, I'm going to do this on the fly. You want it down to 3K, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, hold on. I'm pulling up the instructions. I'll be able to tell you. I remember how to do this. Just hold on 1 second.
Yeah. Now, I'm on DEQ 3 on the top, and I'm on DEQ number 3 on the bottom. Is that right?
Yeah, that's what Mom's showing here too, Don, but I'm on H1 too. You're on BP.
Yeah, the N9 NU instructions said to do that. I noticed my audio's hot too. Maybe that's it. I'm going over my ALC here. Let me see something. Hang on a minute. Let me bring this audio down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm using a radio to bring the audio down. Still looks like it ain't coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, it's still bumping over if I talk loud, but how's that?
Yeah, your audio just went down. It didn't change your, I still hear that harshness in there.
Okay.
It was the band.
All right.
All the audio just got suppressed. So
I want to make sure I'm going to raise 7.
All right, so listen. He sets the DEQ.
H12 real quick. That's H12 there, that with no adjustments.
So for DEQ number 3, page 1, you want the mic, M is in mic gain to minus 15 dB. Threshold should be determined by your voice and levels. So you got to go to DEQ 3, page 1, and you've got to set the M gain to minus 15 as you say the letter S. Like, get that to go to minus 15. But actually, I'm sorry, you need to go to DEQ page 3 first. You have to change the frequency. Go to I'm sorry, I'm reading this right now. Go to DEQ page 3 for DEQ 3. You want to be in BP mode, and you want to adjust that frequency close to 3K, not under it, above it. So like 4 or 5K, whatever it'll allow you to do. Let me know if you see that on the 3rd page of DEQ 3.
It is. The frequency is now at 3165.
Okay, make your bandwidth 5.
That's where it is.
Okay, go back to DEQ 3, page 1, and as you're doing an S like a snake sound, what is your M gain going down to?
Well, there's two things there. There's level and gain. The gain meter on the right is going down to, it's just tagged at -5 as I talk.
Okay, so you need to lower the threshold. So a lower negative number, and do this while you're lowering it. And get it to go all the way to minus 15 dB.
All right, right now it's almost all the way to the left, but I'll do that. It didn't change at all, but the threshold is now down at -60 dB.
Wait a minute.
Hey, Dom.
When you talk, what is that level dropping to?
The one on the right is dropping at -5.
And you see it move up and down?
Oh, yeah, when I'm not talking, it's listening to the ambient noise or the background noise of the radio, it's flickering. And then when I'm talking here, I see it bouncing from 0 to -5.
VA3 KBC, top of the hour.
Okay, 1 WIL.
All right, so something's not right. Because as you lower the threshold, that number that's moving is called your M as in Mike, M gain. That should be, if that is not moving past -5, something's not turned on to, is your ratio 1 to 100?
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what makes the difference. Is if I turn the gain, the M gain, in one direction, here we see here. If I turned it here, I have the M gain all the way at -15, and now that gain meter is going down to -15. Is that what you were looking for?
Yes. Okay, good. And what's your threshold set at?
-50 dB.
You see mine set at -40.
Yeah, I remember a very low number. Well, a very high number. Put your threshold to -30.
All right, this is the threshold set up now. That changed everything on the gain. Now it's barely moving off of 0.
And take it up to 40. -40.
All right, that's 40. It's going down to
the number, the more that
negative
drop.
10, not quite making it all the way down.
Is it on -40?
Yeah, it's on -40, and the most it'll get down to is like in between -5 and -10. Now, if I bring the threshold down more, that'll also go further towards -15.
Do it. Keep going till it hits -15.
You got to remember, guys, I don't have another preamp in line like a cloud lifter or anything, so that could be the difference here. But, all right, as I'm talking, now it's tagging, almost tagging, hang on. So, yeah, back at -50, I'm tagging 15.
It didn't do it. It actually needs the S is wetter. Do you hear that, Bill?
Yeah, it's, boy, I don't know. It wouldn't help me to give him my settings because I'm running so much rag gear and stuff. It's going to make a difference.
Hello. All right. This is like going past -15. Did it make it worse?
Here's what I would do. Okay? I would go back to your save settings before we started doing all this. And then I would read through this again. And
I went through it a couple of times, Doug, already, and I don't have any save settings. That's why I was down here asking you guys. This is, by the way,
tomorrow or whatever,
if I put the gain all the way down to -15,
go somewhere on
put the threshold down to -60.
Go to the Kiwi SDR and like
the gain is
there's one in the Pennsylvania one.
Making a difference.
You guys need to take a breath.
Do the adjustments and then get it to where it sounds good to your ear.
Doug, you guys need to stop and take a breath. You keep doubling.
Do I have the frequency for a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's doubling. I mean, everybody's crawling on top of each other and not listening. You got to take a little reprieve and then key up.
All right, and what did you say, DJ?
I said you guys need to take a break, unkey for a second or two, because you keep doubling. It's just you and Doug that are doubling. You guys are getting back and forth excited, and you need to take a break.
I'll play with it tomorrow some more. And I appreciate Doug and Bill and everybody's patience. W4 dealer.
Well, I'm going to, hold on, let me turn on my Roger beat. That was a joke.
You had me looking for mine.
Yeah, I need to one.
Are you saying Edith has a Roger beat?
No, it does not. When now I'm double checking, DJ. I would revert back to your settings before we started talking tonight and go to Kiwi SDR and go through the whole setup again and turn the compressor on and just keep recording yourself on the SDR till it sounds good.
Okay, yeah, I did that about 3 times today. And the reason why I came here to try to get set up was because I lost my original settings. And I tried to get it back, but I'll work on it tomorrow. I'll get it figured out. I did follow his instructions. I did it 2 times over. I walked away for a little bit, came back, tried it again. My biggest problem is I don't have a cloud lifter again to do some of the settings that he wants me to do. Like in the utility program, he wants me to set it to 0, and I can't set it to 0. I got to have at least a positive 14 to get any audio out. So there's not enough gain. And I appreciate it. And I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back.
Real quick, are you on the Dynacaster?
Yeah, I'm on the Dynacaster.
Well, I don't think you need a cloud lifter. Just turn that switch on.
It is on, but Art was saying it wasn't enough, I guess. That's what I thought, but I don't know. All I know is on the DEQ, I can't put it down to 0 because I get no audio up to the radio. And it is a little bit there, but not much. So when I bring it up to like positive 14, positive 15, it's got enough audio to do the job, but I don't think it's quite enough, to do all the settings. Once you do through the settings, it knocks the audio down and then the gain it.
All right. We'll figure it out. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm sorry I couldn't figure it out with you, Dom. But you'll get it. You guys have a good night. Sorry for all the doubling. KB2 UKF.
No problem. Thanks a lot. W4D. I'll be right back, guys. I need a smoke.
Come on back.
Well,
Hey, Dom, I'm trying to send you them settings that you sent me a little while ago when you put that DEQ in, but I'm having trouble sending it since it says I don't have enough of memory. I got to figure out what's going on.
Oh, wow, that is weird. Well, zip them, maybe. All right, I'll be right back.
Hey, Doug, whatever you posted on Signal there when Don was talking, you were sounding pretty good. You were sounding pretty. I don't have a good copy on him though.
Well, I'm just playing with all the skins here, and Danny, and these things are pretty cool.
Yeah, the last two came up pretty interesting. They're a little bit darker, so a little bit more soothing setting there for sure. Yeah, the bright ones are. Yeah, they're extremely bright. Did Doug leave?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, you're really pulling in those signals. I'm looking at the live stream and I'm seeing the signals compared to mine, and wow. I mean, what do you got for an antenna again, DJ?
It's the we're on 80 here, so it's a 160 meter doublet.
Yeah, QSL.
Yeah, so it's 242 feet long and 57 feet of 600 ohm ladder line, and then 75 feet of LMR 400. And then I have the 3 element beam for 40, 20, and 17.
Yeah, that's really nice. I wish I had the room here for something like that. It's it's hard when you're in the suburbs here and you're in a pie shape cookie cutter lot.
Yeah. That was one thing when we sold the farm. We were looking for somewheres and looked at the places in town. I said, no, Carol didn't want to move to town either. We found these two lots here side by side, 165 by, 328, whatever the hell they were. They're just about 1.2 acres side by side, so two of them. So these kind of fell into our lap.
Yeah, that's nice. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm just switching back and forth here, having a blast.
Yeah, I really like the Galaxy one. What do you call it? The Andromeda or Andromeda?
The Andromeda M31, the Andromeda Galaxy. If you are out out in the country in the night skies, you can see it with a pair of binoculars.
Oh wow! And you had a telescope at one point to see that?
Yeah, I had a 12-inch mirror Dobsonian telescope. I should send you a picture of it.
I'm back. W4 Is that the only one that you have? The only two you have?
Yeah, I'm going to go through my pictures, Dominic, and see. You did send me these ones, but I'll check and make sure it's not other.
All right. I'm going to put these DEQ settings back because I don't have anything else to do it with. And let me put this threshold back where it was. There's a threshold here. All right. Is that where I was to begin with?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you sound mellower now. It seems like, the audio sounds pretty decent what I'm hearing right now.
I got you. All right. No problem.
What do you think, DJ?
And I've got headphones on, but I was also listening at 3K, so it's still kind of sharp to my ears, but I don't know. I'm a poor one to judge.
Okay, no problem. I'll work on it. It doesn't have to be tonight. I am noticing I'm picking up. I have more energy on my mid-range high than I didn't have before because I'm always looking at the pan adapter. So there's definitely a difference. Matter of fact, let me see something here. I turned off the DEQ. Did this mellow everything out, or it looks like it's super loud?
Oh, that sounds terrible.
There was one of these, Bill, I wasn't running. I either wasn't running the DEQ or the DYN. It might have been the DYN. Let me take this one off and see what happens.
Hey, Dom, did you change something there? Because I was just listening to you when you first came back at 2.9, and you were sounding pretty good on my end. Again, I only got you here about an S8. But did you just change something?
Well, I put it back to where it was before I started with, I put it back to where it was sounding good, but still had that sharp high to it, and that's what I need to get rid of.
So can you make, because I hear only by conversation that you like to work DX, right? So can you make different profiles? So let's say one for Rag-Chew and then one for DX?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I can do that. And usually when I had it set up the other way, all I had to do was turn on the compressor on the radio. And this is with the compressor turned on the radio right here. That usually helps me with the DX. I don't know if it's affecting the same way as it used to, but I think it would make it higher. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Something, so is this going to be your profile for Rag-Chew or I'm guessing for Rag-Chew, right?
Yeah, it's going to be for Rag-Chew.
Yeah, because I was listening to you at 2.9. What is the bandwidth on that 73? Is it 100 to 2900 or 3000?
Yeah, 100 to 29.
Okay, so you're at 2.8. Do you still have the treble and bass at 0 on the 7300?
Yeah.
Yeah, QSL.
Oh, that'll help out, too.
I'm going, Dominic, I'm going between 2.9.
What, DJ?
Yeah, I'm going between 4.2, what I usually listen to, down to 3, and then 2.9. And when I narrow up, it does sound better than at 4.2. It sounds a little harsher. So if you want to listen to it, I'll leave it at 2.9 and just listen on the stream there if you want. We're at 1 hour and 15 minutes.
All right, the problem with listening to stream is I have no headphones on the monitor on the TV, and it'll feed back. Let me give it a try. I'll give it a try. Where are we at?
1:15. Well, you can drag it back and forth, you know.
Yeah, I was just wondering, when was the last time you recorded me? Oh, it's live, so it's showing right now, right? Let me see what it sounds like here. I'm not getting it. Oh, it's not playing.
Hey, Dom. Hey, Dom, I have a suggestion for you.
Let him listen there first, Danny.
Okay.
Okay, 1WIL to 20.
The 3PSN.
20. Hello, all.
Heidi ho, Scott.
Hello, DJ. And I think Danny's in there too.
Hey, how you doing, Scott?
Doing pretty good.
Good.
Just got home from the Costco run.
Oh, man,
Costco.
It wasn't my MasterCard.
Toilet paper and paper towel end up to be a nice $400 to $500 bill.
Put a box of chocolates in it, and I think it came to $7.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy when we used to go. And they always had food samples, so you'd sample something. Oh, I'm going to get some of that.
Well, the trouble with Julie is it doesn't matter if she has a list. She does a lot of impulse shopping, so the cart always gets filled up with crap we don't need.
I resemble that.
I don't need to spend 2 hours in Costco to get what we need.
But they have a very good meat selection. They have, I think, the best.
Yeah, because they get premium choice from Canada Packers.
Yeah, what's that Walmart is crap, but what that's Costco's the best.
That is true.
Actually, I think it's Norwich Packers they get most of their stuff from, but yeah, they have premium selection.
Go to the shelving and just stick her arm on a shelf and just walk with the cart.
All right, I made an adjustment, come back, but it doesn't look like I was successful in what I wanted to do. I still have a lot of energy in the high mid-range. I don't know why. Well, I sent you that graph there. I mean, you can't...
There's no numbers, but you get an idea of what I used to run on mine. So if you wanted to do a different profile, maybe play with that a little bit.
Yeah, I'll probably mess with it tomorrow. I'm listening to it now. Are you hearing noises coming in?
Yeah, when you keyed up and wasn't talking, I heard something. I don't know if that was you, though.
It's picking up the vibration from my boomer thing.
Yeah, you're getting something there. Yeah, when you're done talking, you key, it's either vibration or RF or something.
Hey, Dom.
Yeah.
Can you, those profiles that you set, how quickly can you switch them?
Well, once I have them configured, I can switch them pretty quick. Yeah. Let me do this. I'm going to go ahead and save this one here just where it is. It's a work in progress, and that's why I'm going to give it the name as work in progress.
Change between your profiles, because it looks like DJ's got a good signal on you, and then revert back, and obviously say what profile you're using, talk into it, and then just revert back to the YouTube video and see which one you like the best.
I didn't get all of that.
No, he was saying, you could revert to your different profiles and then go back on DJ, on his live stream and then, compare and see what you like or, what adjustments you'd have to make, I guess.
Yeah, well, the problem I'm having with the live stream, I switched my profile to what should have been everything I've been running, but I can't do the live stream because I don't have headphones I can plug into the TV to listen to myself. So when I'm talking, I'll get feedback through the microphone when the video catches up with me, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I like that profile you're on right now. I think it sounds like you used to, pretty very, very close to what you used to sound like. So I like that one the best so far.
Well, yeah. What you can do, Dominic, is I've got it set at 2.9 is what I'm receiving at, is talk for a little while. I'll let you just talk, Mary has a little M, whatever the case may be, just talk for a little while. And then you can listen to the stream, but back it up and start listening from where you started to talk. You can do that. Even though it's live, you can still back up and reverse it and rewind it more or less and then re-listen to it. So I'll just leave it at the 2.9. And turn the volume down on your transceiver radio and just listen to the stream.
Yeah,
all right, I'll give that a try. I do have the headphones on right now, and I'm looking like I'm a little bit too hot on my audio too. This was not what I used to have on this profile, Bill. It was never too hot. It was under the ALC, and right now I'm blowing over, and I think there's a little bit of roughness in there, right?
Yeah, just a tad. Yeah, it sounds like sometimes like you said, you go past your zero, but maybe if you just correct that a little bit, Dom, I think you might be good. Another thing too, we're doing all this talking and stuff. Art's he's excellent at this. Maybe when he gets on, maybe he can touch it up for you.
Oh yeah. All right, with this profile, I wasn't using the DEQ, so when I switched over to it, I need to bring the volume up. Here's the thing. I'm not right. There's something not right with this one either. But the DEQ is actually not being used right now.
Yeah, well, it doesn't sound bad for not having a DEQ hooked into it, but, I know you always run it, so, like I said, maybe Art will get on here soon, and maybe he can help you out.
I can't turn the DEQ on. I'm holding it. Must have it disabled in the utility or the I/O.
So the other thing, Dom.
Yeah.
So have you always run that radio at level 0 for both treble and bass?
Yeah, I want to set it up that way because I have an Acom 7100, and I have that one also set at 0, so if I ever have to reset the radios, I don't have to worry about the audio getting messed up.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
What was that?
I said fair enough. I just think that's where you might be having the issue, right? Because I don't know. It just seems a little bit weird that you have that both set at 0.
Well, yeah, you might be right. I don't know. I'm going to play with it and find out. All right, I'm going to turn this DEQ on now. It was disabled. It's not turning on still. Hang on.
I personally think it will make a world of a difference if you start playing with the bass and the treble on that 7300.
Yeah, I have in the past, and it'll bring the highs up, it'll bring the bass up, but I don't think I'm having a problem with highs and lows. There's a rattle I'm hearing in the headphones. There's a crispiness at the top of the audio that I'm trying to eliminate. And I played with the bass and the treble on the radio, and it didn't make a difference. So whatever it's doing, it's in the 2496, and I didn't have it before. I messed up this profile, so I want to try to get this profile back the way it was because you didn't hear it before.
Could even.
Okay, 1WI off the bottom.
Hey, what would prevent me from turning on the DEQ? W4D or
VA3 PSN.
VA3 KBC at the bottom.
VE3 DAG.
What do you mean, Dominic? Is a power on and off power switch, or what are you talking about?
Oh, the module, the DEQ, the top right-hand button, it's off. With this profile, it was off. And with the other profile, I had it on. I would like to get something between this profile and that profile. So I figured I have to deal with this DEQ again and go through the process. But I can't turn it on. If I hold it in, it's not coming on.
Oh, yeah. That was going to be my suggestion to hold it in, but yeah, it's kind of weird.
All right. I'm sounding okay, right? I'm not terrible, right?
No, you're not terrible.
I'll play with it tomorrow. Or I'll just go down the band and turn my RF power down and just mess around with it. Hello, Scott. Good evening.
Good evening, Dominic. How are you?
Good, hanging in there.
Oh, that's good.
Hey, Dom, what's your mic gain set up?
43%.
43?
Yeah, 43%.
And your ALC's okay?
Yeah, the ALC's okay. With this profile, it's below the S9.
And you're hearing in the headphones like it's overdriving or clipping?
No, it's not clipping. It's not overdriving. There's a rattle. It's like it's hot. Something's hot. There's either a frequency that's hot or something's just a little hot. When I get loud, I can hear it crackling. If I talk normal and slow and low, I don't hear it like this. You see, there's a difference. So I'm trying to figure out where that is. That's what I'm tracking now.
Yeah. Honestly, again, I'm not an audiophile. I know a little bit about audio. If it was me, especially with the 7300, I would start at the bass and treble at 12 o'clock. So let's say that's 5. And then I would play around with that EQ. I would leave the bass and treble at 12 o'clock, let's say level 5, compressor off, or whatever your mic gain needs to be at to get the ALC right at the top there before it gets into the red. And then play around with that EQ. That's something I would do. That's all.
Yeah, if it wasn't like I was already down that road, I've done this before with that with the radio bass and treble. With the stock mic, it works beautiful. With this audio gear, it doesn't. It just doesn't mesh right. And even the compression on the radio, like when I turn it on, it actually makes my problem worse. I can hear it. And so whatever it is, it's happening inside the DEQ. So when I get the 2496 or the 2496, when I find it in there, it'll sound a lot better. I can adjust the bass and treble, but it's not going to change nothing. It's just this one problem here that I'm hearing. But all right, I'm game to try anything tomorrow. When I start playing with it, I'll mess around with everything.
Okay, so the 2490, I'm not familiar with the 2496, but I have an IHY here, and I know when the output level going into the radio is too hot, then it's really hot. Is there a way to change that?
Wait, say again?
The output, is there an output level on the 2496 going into the radio?
Yes, there is.
Okay, so maybe that's the issue.
Yeah, I've been through, I can go back to, hang on, I could do it again. I've messed with it, but I'm going to go back to, hang on.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's just sounding too hot, because I've done that before. When I've gone, past 2 o'clock on the output on that IHY, I mean, it goes crazy on certain tones, right? Is that output with a dial or a knob, or is it a digital display?
I'm navigating to it now. It's just it's on the 2496, and it's in the utility menu. I'm heading there. Hang on a minute.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah, go ahead. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Bill,
10.
you got a 2496, right?
It lowers it. I don't know. This is going down lower. All right, it lowers it, but I think I lose audio, and my average stopped off at nothing for like this.
Yeah, you might maybe take yours down and bring your gain up on your radio or something, Dominic. I don't know. Just a suggestion. With all this rack gear I run, I really got to play with the gains to get it set right.
Well, I already have a gain of 43%, and hang on, get in here and I'll turn it up. I don't think there's going to be much difference. This is at 100%, and I'm still not seeing the output. See, so once I stop, I don't have a transistor in line, so I think that's the problem. There's not enough audio going into the DEQ to begin with, so I have to turn the DEQ up. I only came down 2 notches on the gain offset on the EQ, and my audio's gone, right?
Yeah, it went down lower, that's for sure. Maybe that's why Art was suggesting maybe, like a cloud lifter or something, I don't know. But, yeah, it definitely went down a little bit.
Yeah, so now I'll put it back where it was. This is about where it was. How's that sound right there? Does it still have that noise?
No, that's what I'm saying. You sound pretty good there. If you want me to record you, I'll play it back. I could talk about the weather or whatever, but if you want me to record it, I can do that.
Well, I changed I still hear it in there. It's not real bad, but it's definitely in there.
Yeah, it's only on certain syllables. That's what it does. It's almost like a de-esser type thing. Because I was getting that on mine too, until I played with the de-esser a while, and then I think I finally bought it, but I don't know, Dom. It's just, you can be talking, all of a sudden I hear it, and then it goes away again.
Depends on how loud I talk, and I guess that's it. Sometimes I get a little excited. See, right now it's like, I'll take this light. That's like 1 minute there's not enough audio, but if I talk up, it goes way up. It's like going over. It's like there's no control. If I talk like that, my normal stuff, it's between, output like, I don't know, say 100 watts when I'm talking like this. But when I get up in it like this, I'm at 800-900 watts.
You know what to try just for giggles is in your 7300, can you go in there and change the bandwidth and then set it and come out and talk to us and then go back in and reset it where you're going to always run it? I'm just curious.
Yeah, I could do that on the fly. Here's narrow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's wide, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I mean, it's switching over good, but I didn't hear none of that harshness or, that tinging noise, but You know, you have to talk a lot to know for sure.
Oh, I got you. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna. See, they want this. In those instructions that he was talking. You see, in his instructions, he wants the gain offset set to 0, and I have no audio at 0. I have to bring it up.
Years, and all these
Well, see it. That'd be a cool find.
On the back of the DEQ?
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget how I have my switch knob, and that'd be hard for me to dig it out to look, but yeah, it's still, I heard that harshness or that sound in there again.
So it's still in here, right?
Yeah, not all the time, man. That's what's crazy about it.
You think that 2496 is fully functional, or?
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Usually when they go, you'll know pretty much because they'll start cracking and everything else.
Yeah. Can you, again, I'm not familiar with the 2496, but can you put a headset on the back of that unit and listen to yourself? Can you monitor yourself on that unit, just the unit?
No, there's no headphone jack in it.
Well, guys, I about hit my limit. My eyes are really getting heavy. I was up at 5:30 this morning, so I'm going to shut the stream down and go watch a little TV with Carol and call it a night. So, Dominic, you can go listen back to the stream all through it if you want. I was going between 4.2 and 2.9, but anyhow, 7-3, guys. Everybody have a good rest of the evening, and we'll probably talk to you guys in the morning. VA3 KBC.
7-3 DJ, VA3 PSN.
Okay, DJ, have a good one, and we'll probably catch you in the morning. I'll set your alarm for 5:30, so I know you'll be open. No, but yeah, enjoy the evening, and we'll talk to you later. K1WIL.
7-3's DJ, have a good night. 7-3's.
Oh, and Danny, thanks. And thanks, Danny, for all the skins. Those things are really cool.
Hey, 7-3.
Yeah, we doubled. I was saying thanks for the skins because those things are really cool.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. At least you get something new to look at every so often. All the best, GJ and 7-3's.
Okay, hasta la vista. VA3 KBC QRT.